What up, what up, what up? It's your humble host, Big Truck. Hey, yo, we about to dive into this thing right quick and talk about it. Shout out to Chantel Simone, my Caribbean sister. You know, we always represent the Caribbean, always represent the island when there's another islander, Caribbean family member on board. But moving forward with this whole thing here, this whole reality truth here that modern women don't want to hear, you're going to hear it today. This is the truth that a large number of y'all been waiting for. And we're going to do it. We're going to talk about it. So without further ado, grab your shoulder pads and your helmet and let's get this work. Hustle and motivate.
In about 4 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak. I think very deeply.
That's why you can't be with anybody, because you belong with bums.
Shame like a dog.
Why were you opening your legs, giving him access to your womb to bring a child into the world to a man who had no ambition? Why did you choose to allow that to happen?
The reason why I did that is because that was before I became an RN.
What?
You know, and
see how this goes? Remember I told you guys RNs and nurses? See how this goes?
A lot of them be the biggest freaks and more promiscuous individuals. Hey, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. I dated a woman that was a travel nurse, and yeah, okay. You're gonna learn today.
It was okay to bring a life into the world with an unambitious dude, but now you got a job title and making more money. Now he's here and you're here.
Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
I get it, ma'am. But
that don't even make sense. The reason I did that is because it was before I became an RN. So before you became an RN, you can be loose with your womb. That doesn't even make any sense.
No, it's like this. A large number of women do not want to take responsibility. You chose. It goes back to what women say. You chose Pookie and Ray Ray and them. Okay? That's who the fuck you chose. That's who you let clap cheeks. That's who you gave unlimited cheek access to. And all of that. But when it came to the good man, when it came to the man that stands on business and sits on chrome, you paid him no look. You overlooked him. You friend zoned him. And look at the results of the choice that you've made.
And here we go.
Those words came out of her mouth.
Are you stupid or something?
I need you to understand something. You called in asking about how come you have a problem and issue accepting things from men, and I'm saying you got issues with men. Sound like you pick poorly, and then you judge him for being poor. You didn't have to have a baby with this man, but you chose to make a life, and you left him because of money.
ambition, goals.
Money.
Fucking money. And modern women based everything off of money. Listen, is right here. Whatever happened to having a judgment of character when it comes to dating? Dating a man with substance. Dating a man that's going to treat you right, love you right, and respect you. And in return, you do the same for him.
You can pretty
You
it
already,
up,
made
but
a, you already made a baby with him, so it's too late. You gave him your most prized possession. You gave him your womb, and then now you have the nerve to be talking about he have no ambition. What does that say about you?
because of money.
Right.
So, due respect, stop trying to bullshit me, and stop bullshitting yourself. You left it because of money. Because he was ambitious enough to make a baby with.
You're absolutely correct.
So, stay.
And I bet if he wasn't ambitious, but he was a scammer and still got money coming in, although I guess one could argue that scammers are ambitious. But I bet if he had money coming in from like generational wealth or something, she wouldn't have left.
No.
Breadwinner, let him be the house husband. That's what you chose to make a baby with.
Right. Okay. I know. But the thing is, what I'm trying to explain to you is that we're no longer together. I am dating someone else, and I've been dating them for a while, and I'm really happy. But
You're fucking crazy.
What do you mean you've been dating for a while? How long?
it's going to be 3 years soon. Yeah. So.
Oh,
like
gosh. How many children does this person have?
he has 2 daughters.
From how many different women?
One, his ex-wife.
Why are you not married to him?
Because I had some things, I had some personal issues I had to work on.
You still have some issues. You need therapy. You need counseling. You still have it. And you've been with this new man for 3 years. Trust me, you're going to find a way to self-sabotage that. And that relationship is going to go down the drain. Because individuals that have not healed are going to continue to self-sabotage. I'm going to mess it up. And let me guess, once the relationship is messed up, you blame him. You don't take no responsibility for yourself. The bumperclad.
On as far as how to, like you said, deal with
Yeah, like I said, you need therapy and to leave men alone because you have had one man for 6 years and found issue with him, right or wrong, and now you're with this guy and you're still not with him. You need therapy and possibly just to be by yourself. When I say buy a dog, you need a dog. You need to leave men alone because first off, you said he's high value. I don't trust when women say a man is high value, but why can't you seem to set your ass down somewhere?
Well, there's a lot of reasons, and I think one of them is being in the military for so long, like being in the military for 20 years.
You're 43.
So,
you should have learned something by now.
And here we go.
Right.
But the truth of the matter is you missed it, man. The man, you felt he was better than you. Your self-esteem, what did your child's father do?
He changes jobs frequently. I don't know what he does.
Is he on the same financial level as the guy you were with for 2 years?
No, but most of the men I've dated have been above on a different financial level than my son's father.
Exactly, but your imprint was with a bum. That's why you can't be with anybody because you belong with bums. You made a baby with a bum.
Ouch.
The first thing I asked you about was your child's father.
You made a baby with ain't shit niggas. That's who you attract. That's what is familiar to you. Those are the type of men that you choose. Women say? Those are the type of men that you choose. When I hear a large number of women say that they want a high value man, no the fuck they don't. They would not know what to do with a high value man. I want a man that makes $100K or more. You wouldn't know what to do with a man of that value, of that stature. A man that's 6 foot and et cetera, you wouldn't know what to do with him. You would ghost him, curve him. You would shut down. Like the city lights of New York City, you will shut down. Complete darkness. Just darkness is just spreading. It surrounds you. You just hearing something somebody else say. We call it copy and paste conversations. Saying something that the last person done said.
But the problem is, man, everything you're saying, I don't want to hear anything about it 43 years old.
I know.
And I'm telling you, at 43, you get no sympathy from me because
facts.
you know better.
Yeah.
I know.
As an older woman, get no sympathy from me. It's like at 43, you should not be making the same mistakes as a 23-year-old. You're supposed to be advising 23-year-olds, guiding them, putting them on game. That's why these post-war, bitter 40-year-old women who have such issues with my channel, I literally just point at them and laugh because I'm doing what you're supposed to be doing. But because their pride and their ego don't want to highlight their mistakes, they rather call me a pick me and try to bash my channel. Like, yeah, okay.
Get some help.
You just came in here saying,
I love pick-me's. Men love women. Men love pick-me women. Why? Men picked them. Men chose them. Modern women are not getting picked. Modern women are not getting chose.
woke up with a man that had been with for 2 years and he tried to be with your hard-headed self, and then you're going to actually mention another guy? Why are you even talking to another man? You should not even have access to an ex. It's on you, ma'am.
Absolutely, 100%.
If you say you're happily single, but you'd be open to a relationship, which do you want? Do you want to stay single? Would you like to be in a relationship or married?
Right now I'm focusing on me for a while, but after that, yeah,
I wonder
someday,
how old she is.
Someday what?
maybe in a year, I'll consider like dating, meeting someone, getting married.
She's first of all, no shade. She's so overweight. I feel like this is an excuse they use because they don't want to put in the work to better themselves. So they're like, "Oh, I'm just focusing on myself from now. I'm getting to find myself for now." It's like, I wonder how old she is.
But also, it's an excuse because they know a real man is not going to put up with the bullshit. A real man is going to see right through them. A real man is going to read the room. And a large number of those women do not want a man to read the room and read them and see through them. Because of
control access to sex. Would you agree or disagree?
I agree.
Men control access to relationship and marriage. Would you agree or disagree?
I agree.
So just because one day you may decide you want to do it, do you think it could happen just because you may decide you want to?
If I meet the right person, yes.
No.
Because the right person might not want you. Exactly. The right person might not want you. And you're going to spend time making time pass. And when you look up 43 on a date.
Not only that, but the right person is going to look right past you and see right through you. Let's bring that to the table.
Dating market, and unfortunately, the quote unquote right person that you want, that you think is the right person, your Prince Charming, may not be checking for you, unfortunately.
We do. See, you ladies always talk about one day in the future, if I decide I want to. You don't control that. Men do. That's what old Tracy Ellis Ross is talking about. She's open. You can be open all you want to. No one wants to pick you. 25-inch waist and all. I mean, you've never been engaged to this point, right?
I haven't been in a relationship in 8 years either.
Exactly. Thank you for proving my point.
I've been focused on me.
Exactly.
You've been focusing on you for 8 years. How long is it going to take for you to be focusing on you? Is it going to take 8 more years? A large number of women use this shit for a mechanism, like the Queen said. So that way they don't have to deal with it. A large number of women do not want to deal with the harsh reality about them and the choices and decisions that they have made. They don't. So they close themselves in a fucking shell. They put themselves in a box. They close the doors to any opportunity. Because deep down inside, they know that they will self-sabotage it. They know that a man is going to see through them. They know a man of good character, a man of good value is not checking for them and don't want them when those types of men have options.
Hold a civil conversation with the man who challenges you.
My thing is, and I made this mistake. I made this mistake when I was 26, talking about how I'm going to take a break from dating and focus on myself and find myself.
Come on, man. You don't know better than that as a cool person. Come on, man.
Okay. But my thing is, like, relationships are a skill. Like, if you take a break from communicating or being with somebody, then you're going to lose that skill of being in a relationship. So when you think, oh, I'm ready to get back on the dating market, you are going to actually be behind. So a lot of times when they're like, oh, take some time off to focus on yourself, be with yourself, travel the world, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. Young lady, bear that in mind.
Be open to do something different that you've never done in order to have something that you never had but always wanted. So what's the very thing that you can do different? Try approaching a man if you've never approached a man before. Try meeting a man halfway if you've never met a man halfway before. Start giving a man compliments if you've never given a man a compliment before. Fuck it. Take a man on a first date if you have never taken a man on a first date before. You have to be willing to change your mindset. Forget about what society says.
You haven't had a relationship in 8 years because you're unfit for one.
But it's by choice. I have people pursue
of course.
me for a relationship.
Yes, they didn't pursue you to be married. They did not pursue you for being a wife. Knock that shit off.
Okay.
See, guys, remember the laughter is a tell. It's getting more pronounced the deeper the truths get because it's uncomfortable now.
Another one, Miss Single by choice. Bullshit. What's the real reason? Either he messed up in the relationship or you messed up in the relationship. Someone messed up in the relationship.
Motherfucker, don't miss.
Cha.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the kind of man that you would want, the special kind of guy, doesn't seem to share your opinion. If he did, he'll be trying to find you.
Kevin Samuels coming through with the truth that triggered these women, but at what point did he tell a lie, y'all? When did he lie?
I felt like I lost him. I moved on, and I got married, but
you got married?
Yeah.
You currently married?
Yes.
Yeah. No. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ma'am, are you trolling me?
No, I'm not.
You broke up, this guy called it out, and you said you wouldn't gotten therapy.
Yeah.
And you're married. You're actively on a platform with 1 million folks, actively talking about leaving your husband to get back with your ex.
You dumb asshole.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he's high value, and my husband is.
In the words of Kevin Samuels,
You cannot make this shit up.
Is 25 years older than me, and so I would want to be with this other high value man because he's only about 15 years older than me. So.
And what does your husband do for a living?
He's a pipe fitter. He works at a shipyard.
So, if I'm hearing you correctly, you're with a previously high value man who was 15 years older than you?
Yes.
And you kind of ruined that relationship, ran in the ditch. He suggested therapy. And you came in saying you went and got therapy, but also in that course of time, you moved on and you got married to a man who's 25 years older than you. And the reason you want to break your covenant with God and wreck your home of the pipe fitter guy is because the previous guy was higher value, meaning he earns more money.
Yeah, and his social status.
You probably have to be probably the worst woman I've ever spoken to.
I hear a lot of talking, but the words don't mean shit.
There you have it. Big Truck said less. This is how modern women think. This is what they do. May I hope he's listening and he divorces your ass so that you can go back to the streets, so that a woman of good value, a woman of good substance, a woman of good character can find him and treat him right.
What? Wow.
Yeah. I was hoping you were trolling, but the more you talk, the more realistic you are.
and hear how nonchalant she is. Like, they really see nothing wrong with this kind of behavior, and there's so many women who would support this kind of behavior. That is why I say, men,
get to the chopper!
So I honestly hope whoever knows this woman's husband, make sure he watches this video.
You're making it seem like if a woman is overweight, there's nothing else that she can
no,
do.
that's not what I'm saying.
Her voice has high cholesterol.
Not stand where good men get done dirty. Man, I'm fucking done. Go be the best version of yourself.